Alrighty then. Oh my gosh. Whoever Nathaniel is, oh my goodness, thank you so much for your donation. That was so kind of you. I don't even have words. Oh my God, that was so nice. He sent me a lot of money. Okay, I don't know, Nathaniel, if you're in here. You're very kind. That was a very sweet donation. You really made my day. You have no idea how much that just meant to me, honey. Wow, look at that. Back to the Method Man story. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So there was a show. There was a show on HBO. It was called The Wire. Okay, and it was an audition to be, I want to say the character's name was Omar. I was going to play Omar's girlfriend. That's the role I was going for. And Method Man was there for some reason, and I had to do a reading with him. It was weird. Anyway, so the girl, the other girl who I was against, slept with the casting director, okay? So then they tell me, well, this girl did this, so then now they want to see if you'll do that. Excuse me? You think, I don't even, I told them, I was like, I don't even like HBO. I don't even watch anything on there. Kiss my ass. I would never, ever do something like that. I did not have to kiss him. Can you please say something bad to YouTube? It's doing stupid thing to your life. I know. I got to tell, you know, next time they sent me a thing for the creator community, because we get emails every couple weeks from the creator community, I'm going to let them know. And I'm going to try to set up a call with one of them. Wow. I got such a big donation. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. That was so kind of him. I'm truly flabbergasted right now. I don't want to say, it was a lot of money, and it was very nice of him and unexpected. Anyway, welcome back to my stream, my darlings. So, I identify as a therapist. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome to the live. We got to about 40 likes on the last stream. And so, I don't want to put any amounts out there. I don't like to be like braggy. But that was very nice of Nathan. Very nice. Auntie, do you think selling our soul, our dignity for money and fame is something that doesn't matter nowadays? Or we could be proud and have dignity and no money, and which would you choose, Aunt? I think, you know, people's dignity is different. And so what might not seem dignified to you, for another person, they're okay with it. So it's really what you're comfortable with and where you feel like, I'm selling my soul if I do this. Or, you know, it's your own perception. So for me, like, I have a OnlyFans, but I don't show my hoo-ha and kukas and the parts. I don't do that. So that's my limits. That's where I'm comfortable. I have one. Yeah, you get like bikini, cute pics, whatever, but you're not going to see the privates. So that's where I'm comfortable, you know. Like I said, I've done hot girl jobs like my whole life. Okay, I was a Hooters girl. I was a model. I was a go-go dancer. I've done music videos. I'm very comfortable with like beauty and sexuality and modeling to a certain extent. But that's me. And so it just depends on what you're comfortable with. Wow, Anka says watching live from Japan. Thank you. Tulak joined my fan site. Oh, let me pin it in the comments for you guys. So if you want to join my fan site, it's also in my bio, but I pinned it there for you. We are back, Pontus. Do you show your wham whams? No, no bam bam wham whams, because your body is not a product and I'm product. Thank you, Drake. Hi, Ceremony. Thank you, Pontus, for always supporting. So I'm not going to show you my feet. I'm good. How are you, Ceremony? I'll buy Cameo from you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you could buy a Cameo and just say, oh, I want Aunt Marisa to wish me a happy birthday or this or that, whatever. I could even roast you. I roast. If you like how I do my wrestling roast, I will roast you 20 times worse. 20 times worse, I promise I will roast you. Thank you, Karthik. How are you? Thank you, Ceremony. Where are you from? I don't think I've seen you in a stream. Go to my fan site. I'm in the U.S. in Los Angeles, but I'm from Brooklyn. She shakes her. It was the best day of my life. Wow, Pontus. Good idea. Nobody wants to see 70-year-old wham whams. Well, they're not 70. They're stunning, but you still won't see them. Thank you, Randall. Now I'm going to kick you out for that comment. That was very inappropriate. Loser. Oh, from Zambia. How exotic. How exotic. Queen of Brooklyn, you can call her. Wow, that's a little Kim. Hi, Starlight. How are you? Hi, Robert. Hi, Kirk. No, I'm not AI, but thank you for thinking I'm so perfect that I can't be real. Would you rather be or a wasp? What? I mean, these stupid people call women to show a bam bam, but doesn't like someone would say that to their sister. It's true. And again, I don't even, if the girls are comfortable doing that, then that's them. I have friends on there who show their wham whams, and I'm like, they look great, honey. But that's them. I will not judge them. I will not slander them or shame them. If they're comfortable doing it, that's up to them. Southern Africa. Wow, Ceremony. Basically privates, Pontus. How did you get back in here? I'm kicking you out. I don't like you. She listens, she talks. That's right. Hi, Liam. Welcome back. Can you marry me, please? My goodness, the aggression is crazy over here. Hi, Jammin. I don't what? Let's see a little go-go wine. Oh, very funny, hard bun. My link is pinned there in the comments. It's also in my bio. You'll find all my fan sites and social links there. And if you guys, I know everyone has a thing for that trailer park girl, Hennessy, the one who works at the Coochie Corral. Her link is also on my Linktree thing. Popple is like Linktree. So all my links are there, including Hennessy's fan site. Do you know that some Wham Whams are different sizes on the... Yes, duh. Okay, good. Yes, you would. Auntie, I quit drinking and it's been 2 months. I'm sober. I think I feel more better than I was drunk. Oh, you definitely do drink. I didn't know I was an alcoholic till I became a pothead. And let me tell you, I don't even drink no more. The last time I drank was my aunt's wedding in September. We are going into March in 2 days. But yeah, when I was go-go dancing, you know, being in that nightlife industry, the clubs, go-go dancing, you are literally employed by enablers. And so to me, it was very normal to have a little few shots and drinks every night because I'm working at the club and everyone else I'm working with is doing it too. But then when I stopped working in the clubs, I stopped drinking. You should come and stay in Africa. Oh, ceremony. No, thank you. Look, that's very nice of you to open your home to me, but I'm scared of bugs. And I know Africa got some of the craziest bugs ever. I'm good. Hi, Allah. How are you? Hi there, Rose. Yes, the drinks were free for me. They were free. They were free for me, free for my friends. And then because I worked all over the place, I never had to pay to go anywhere. Anytime I wanted to go out with my friends, I never paid. I never waited in a line. I always had a VIP or I was on the stage or something. Like, it was just part of the job, kind of. And let me tell you, no regrets. I had a great time. It was honestly the perfect job for someone to do their whole 20s. Perfect job for 20s. Once I stopped drinking, I was judging everybody, okay? I was starting to find the 304s, and I was like, oh, that's what's going on there, you know? Auntie, do you think drugs give more anxiety and stress? But tell us what things we should do and be happy like you without alcohol and stuff. Oh, well, see, that's where my Amazon storefront comes in. You need to really, honestly, I'm going to tell you, what helped me to like just love myself more and to be a happier, more content, peaceful, appreciative, and just chill person. Jesus, not tiny Jesus, the real Jesus. When I got closer to God, I started loving myself so much that like nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. I just do what I want to do and I pray to God about everything that I do. I walk Chewy. I'm like, God, please be with me and Chewy on this walk. Sometimes I take a walk with Chewy and I just talk to God while I'm walking Chewy. But it has really helped me to just be confident and happy in who I am without any of that stuff. Don't get me wrong. I still puff. But I'm good. I'm happy. And I don't need that stuff. Every time I visit my family, I don't do that for like weeks at a time, and I'm cool. I know people are like, oh, weed's so addictive, and it can be, but it's not the same as like a hard drug. So hard drugs, that's you try hard drugs, you don't do hard drugs. Hi Machia, how are you? Hi there, Kid-Shama. Can you help me? Can you help to get my anxiety off? Yes. So the first thing you want to do, deep breath through your nose. Hold it for like 6 seconds. So let's do it together. Everyone feel free. We're going to get our anxiety off, all right? And then shake it out and make some weird noise. Woo! And that's it. Hi, Zachariah. Better sleep and no hangover, plus your liver will thank you. Very true. I started smoking because I have vertigo. I've had terrible vertigo for like 12 years, and the nausea was so bad nothing would help me. So really, my smoking kind of was a medicinal thing. That's how it started. New York, that's right, Rico. Who is the best play ever? Goodness, this is tough. The best play ever. I really enjoy Phantom of the Opera. No, I don't, Machia. I get my anxiety when, okay. And now you're done. Hi there, make sure you give my stream a thumbs up. We had to restart, which is so annoying. So please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. If you're new, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. And I'm giving you free therapy. All you got to do is put your questions and problems in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, are going to do our best to help you. Do you know, Auntie, that there was a time I had $10 in my pocket? When I first worked, I thought when I'll become rich, I'll be happy life. I'll be better. But when I realized money, fame isn't less the more you get. Huh? There was a time I had $10 in my pocket when I first worked, I thought I'd become rich. Oh, no, honey, because the more money you make, the more taxes you got to pay. And then you start indulging. I mean, it's honestly, I would rather have money than $10 in my pocket, but I get what you mean. I get the sentiment. You just got to manage your money better. Hi, Fuller. I'm from Brooklyn originally, but I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, and I live in Los Angeles. God is great. That's right, Drake. I don't know what that means, Pokemon. Do you want to get a new hairstyle? I was thinking of getting a bob with like a side bang. Maybe. Who knows? Hi, Brittany. Smoking is okay for me. It's better than drinking. I mean, it is. And honestly, if you do any research on people who have from smoking, there's none. Auntie Gonzalez? Who the hell is Auntie Gonzalez? Nobody wants your phone number, Tigger. What's your favorite drink? Long Island iced tea. No, I don't really drink alcohol, but if I do, I like a mojito or like a michelada, Bloody Marys, sangria, a nice Corona. That's about it. Maybe a White Claw with the tajin and the chamoy. Smoke cigarettes or cigars? Smoke, this kind of smoke, you know? I smoke that. Am I clear? Hi, still me. I'm back. Hi, the weed man. How are you? Hi, Taylor. How are you? No, I don't care for cigarettes. Hi, Ito. Don't really drink. Proceeds to list 5 to 6 favorites. Well, those are the ones, if I'm going to have a drink, those are the only options I want. I don't know what that means. Hi, USA. Yes, these are my casual earrings. I have bigger ones. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. I see 22 people in here and 11 thumbs. Don't be a hater. Don't be a lurker. Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it was peeling very well. Don't worry, Auntie. You're always in tip-top shape. Thank you, Drake. That's a good joke. Welcome back, USA. Hi, Weed Man. Thank you, Brittany, who says you look very beautiful, sweetie. You should wear huge hoops. Let me see if I can show you how big they are. I got them for, Brianna had the same ones. And I used to sell them in my store. She had these giant earrings, and I used to sell, they were even bigger than this. These aren't the ones, but these are the other ones. You see? So when you say these are big, I'm like, big for who? I don't know. I think it's a Boricua thing, honestly. You never smoked organic. Oh, yes, I have. I'm drawn to you for some reason. Maybe it's that smooth, sexy voice. Wow, you think my voice is sexy? I didn't get a notification if you went live yesterday on TikTok. Well, I had to because, you know, I don't know if you were here when I was telling everyone, but there was a freaking glitch where all the comments, if you commented, you couldn't comment in English here on YouTube. You should see it's like pulling your ear. I don't know what you're saying right now, Ito. Thank you, Brittany. The bigger the better. That's right. Hi, Willie. My cigarette has no smoke. Oh, you're talking about those electric ones. I know the ones you're talking about. You know, they had hookah pens that were like that. Right, exactly. I'm good, Pontus. Okay, you gotta go, Ito, because you're disgusting. Hi, Malik. Thank you. Hi, Andy. So if you're new here, number one, give my stream a thumbs up, please. Okay, 18 people and only 13 thumbs. Come on, 5 more thumbs. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. If you don't know, now you know. I'm offering free advice. And the disclaimer here is I identify as a therapist, okay? He said something very perverted, Catman, and he had to go. Hi, Daniel Phipps. Okay, Pokemon, you're next. I'm always slow to see. Well, it doesn't, the comments are so bad that they won't show. So you guys don't see the comments. They get flagged and I have to approve or delete them. Auntie told me my boss, 3 companies were after me. He asked which ones. I said gas, water, and electricity. Oh, join the club. Maybe I can join your show. Oh, Pontus. I identify as a comedian. Very good. Are you from Jersey, Brooklyn, Farty McNuggets? Are you eating fish tomorrow? Maybe. I like fish. Hi, James Nelson. How are you? We're back. You can comment in English again. Thank you. Much love to you too, Brittany. Why are, like, now Machi is kicked out? What kind of questions are these people asking me? I swear. The YNs, I'm telling you, they're out of control. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, please. And reminder, I have an award-winning documentary that you guys can enjoy. The first 2 seasons are free here on YouTube. All you got to do is go to the top of my page and you will see a playlist that says The Diaz, okay? That's where you can watch it. But if you want to see every episode in the new season 3, you got to join my Patreon. I'm a beach bum. Really? The beaches in California are a hit or miss. I'm going to tell you right now. I think I told you guys the story of the man who popped out of the trash can like Oscar the Grouch last time I was at Venice Beach. And he was eating sludge from a trash can. It was like a zombie apocalypse. It was insane. All right, Drake says, what did the chicken cross the road in Spain to say? Adios to the other side. Oh my goodness. I love your earrings. Thank you, Andy Anderson. We were just talking about my other bigger ones because they thought these were big. And I was like, if you think these are big, what do you think of these? Eh? Probably wear this as a choker. I'm in Cayman, sweetheart. Wow, Cayman. So nice. Fabulous. Hi, Achne. I don't know if you're in here. Let me see. I just want to say if you're in here, thank you so much for your donation. That was like a very big, very nice donation. And I really appreciate it. Are you know Pakistan? No, I don't. Character slip, Thea wouldn't wear a choker. You don't know Thea. Okay? This is Thea, the therapist. I'm Thea right now. I'm talking to my nieces and nephews. Thea on a night of the town, that's a different kind of Thea. She's a good time. Okay. If no one else needs therapeutic help, every time you do this Betty Boot thing, if I watch too long, oh my goodness, MB, don't say things like that. That's gross. Okay, let's go into another rant. What were we talking about last? The air fryers? Okay, here's one. Scented trash bags are just covering up lies. Scented trash bags are just covering up lies, like your dusty boyfriends. Like, there's trash in there. A scented Glade bag is not going to stop the smell of food and rotting things in your trash can. The Betty Boot thing. It's true, Brian. How are you? Scented trash cans, Pontus, not Santa. Scented. Is my accent that bad? You guys think I said Santa? Scented, Santa. Very different. I feel like autocorrect is constantly sabotaging my reputation. If you weren't who you are today, what would you want to become? If I wasn't who I was today and I didn't have the passion of whatever I'm doing in life, I'd probably be very, very regular. No, I'm lying because I wanted to be, okay. Before I realized how the world works and how faith works, I had a plan B, not the pill, a backup plan. And the backup plan was to be a prosthetics makeup artist. Like, I wanted to make monsters and like do stuff like that. That was my plan B. Not the pill, Brian. But, you know, I've prayed to God so many times for so many years, like, Lord, just take the passion out of my heart. Why do I have to do things that I want to do? I don't, you know, if you would just take these passions away from me, I would probably do okay at a regular job. But for some reason, every regular job I've had has failed me. And I have really mastered the art of content creation. Let's see your best boop twist. I don't know what that means. She's nailing the accent. It's upstate New York, and which ethnicities use it. Radio host, teacher. Oh, God. No, thank you. Look, I can't deal with kids for that long. Goodness. That's why I'm a tia. That's why I'm an auntie. I don't want my own kids. I'll see my nieces and nephews every, you know, few hours here and there. But a whole day of a whole room full of children? Ugh. God, no. I'll start getting wrinkles. A mechanical engineer. No, thank you. You could do that as a hobby and see how it goes. Not a bad idea, Catman. It's true, Liam. Don't take the passions, Lord. He won't. I've been asking. Your voice is wonderful and have a wonderful talk show host. Would you guys like if I did a podcast on my Patreon? Like an exclusive talk show? Therapist questions coming in hot. Yes. Aren't you too young to be auntie? Well, bless your heart, Pontus. Chicks like you don't age. It's Latinas. Bronson Reed is injured. Don't get me started, okay? If Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker aren't in the vision, there's no vision. It's Logan Paul and Austin Theory and Paul Heyman. Gross. It's true. I know. I think you are my age. I'm somewhere between 20 and 70. Drake says, I hope, Auntie, what you do or whatever you want to become, may God make that wish come true because you're the best. I've always wanted someone who listens to me, and you're the best in that. You're our therapy. Oh, that's so sweet, Drake. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is very nice to say. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up if you haven't, please. Shut the F up and don't scream. Here, I'll shut up by kicking you out. Is it normal to swap phones with your girlfriend once a week? I hate her phone, but she insists we do it. Should I continue this routine or stand up for myself? That's not normal. That's definitely rooted in insecurity or jealousy or trust issues. Have you cheated on her, or has she cheated on you before? What will we do without you? My goodness, Jefferson, I hope we don't have to find out. I hope we never have to find out. Please do a podcast about anxiety. Wow. Will we get any more musical shows? Are you asking me to do a musical? Yeah, that's not normal, MB. I wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't tolerate that. I get like, hey, here and there, fine, whatever. But if you're having trust issues, and I'm saying this from experience as the crazy girlfriend that I was, if you got to look through someone's phone, you shouldn't be with that person. Or you need to work on yourself. And for me, it was working on myself. So maybe she needs to work on herself, and you need to revisit this later. Treat this woman nice. I'm a mob boss. Clock it. How do you cook perfect scrambled eggs? You got to put the heat on for a minute. Whisk, heat off. Whisk, heat on. And you got to put a little bit of creme fraiche. That's Chef Ramsay's. That's not mine. That sounds crazy. It's true. It's true. It's not crazy. What's so crazy about that? Auntie knows how to slap haters. People are so stupid. They say stupid stuff just to get blocked. That's right. Hi, Rod. No, this is not a wig. It's perfect hair. MB was asking about his girlfriend going through his phone every week. Yes, it's for honest sake. I don't know what you're talking about, Malik. Trendy says, trust issues will never go away with any couple. Don't date chicks under 30, my tip. Well, we don't know how old MB is. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up if you haven't, please. You sound like Rosie Perez. I know, I get it all the time. I got to get my charger. Excuse me. Give the live a thumbs up. Stop being little hating workers. Stop being haters. Again, I just really want to thank Nathaniel, wherever he is, for his donation. He left me a very nice donation. If you guys want to donate, my Cash App is in the bio. And if you put your email in the notes, I'm going to send you a digital autograph and a free month to my Patreon, where you could enjoy all kinds of vlogs and content and all the episodes of the Tias and photos and all kinds of things are on there. Excuse me. Oof. If we want, okay, Drake says, if we want world to love us, respect us, or if we want to become what we want, key is to work on yourself. Love yourself, give your body what it deserves. Yes, take care of yourself, put yourself first. Trust me, as somebody who was a people pleaser, it has never failed me to not be a people pleaser. I've never been a people pleaser, and it's never disappointed me. I have even had to tell family members, no, F off. I don't care if you don't like it. It makes me happy. Sometimes you got to do what's good for you. My girlfriend got in my phone and didn't come out. She's stuck in there. Very funny, Jefferson. So everything else is fine with us. Is getting old though. Ask her why like, have a conversation about it. Have you asked her, like, what is this about? I would. I would be like, what is your deal? What is your deal? And here's the thing too, is like, who cares? Like, people can go through your phone and it doesn't prove nothing. You could go through someone's phone and they could clean their phone. They could be like, it doesn't prove nothing. So if you don't trust them, you don't trust them. And that's really what it comes down to. For whatever reason, she don't trust you, or she's got her own issues and insecurities. Hi, Raw. I'm a Cancer. My birthday is July 7th, 7/7, and I was born at 7 a.m. Can you believe it? Taylor Waters says, you are so gorgeous, best friend. Thank you, niece. Hi, Ennis Prawns. Okay, I'm kicking you out. Get out of here. Hi, Geopolitical. In Mark chapter 23, verse 7, God tells John to offer his firstborn son to the bear to eat. And then he added, it is what comes from inside that defiles you. For from within, out of a person's heart, come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, wickedness, deceit, lustful desires, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness. All these vile things come from within. They are what defile you. It does not say anything about a bear. Oh, you see, MB? That's what happened to me. I had trust issues from a crazy ex-boyfriend that transferred into other relationships. And until I learned how to love myself more and have less insecurities, I was the same way. Not every week, though. She's worse than me, which is crazy to say. But, yeah. That's right, betrayed. Just say no and remain calm as you explained. Hi, Tony. On to your birthday, please. July 7th. 7/7. What if people always, James Nelson says, what if people always in relationships always be arguing with each other for no reason and always want them to text them? Everybody, some people can't text each people every day. I get what you're saying, James, but here's the thing. When you agree to be committed to someone, whether you're just in a relation, like boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, engaged, married, you are committed to that person. And so if you can't even text that person, that's a problem. However, I do get what you mean, but it is a commitment. So you have to commit or not. Because, Drake, here's the thing. You're not going to slander Jesus and his words. Okay? I'm all for a little jokey joke. I even troll the Muslims when they come in here. We have fun, whatever. But when you go and you take the Lord's words out of context to just troll, that's not okay. Isn't that right, Tiny Jesus? That's right. Blasphemy. And we're not doing that. Drake says, Auntie, if you love someone, let them be free like a bird. If they come back, they were yours. If they were never yours simply. Yes. If you love something, set it free. However the saying goes, yes. That's right, Liam. It is true. Another perv. What is wrong with these people? Really cannot deal with it. Anyway, if you haven't, give my stream a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Please don't make Beautiful. We don't want someone to steal you from us. We need you here so we could be listened. Thank you. You know, once I get monetized, you guys are going to be sick of me because I'm going to be on here even more. I don't argue, I walk. What does it solve to argue? I'm always right anyway. That's how I feel most of the time, Jefferson, to be honest. But sometimes you fight if it's worth it and you really want it. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair, goof troop. So anyway, if you're new here, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering you free therapy. Comment your questions and problems in the chat. And me and my consultant, Tiny Jesus here, we're going to do our best to help you. Also, reminder, I have an award-winning documentary, and you guys can watch the first 2 seasons completely free here on YouTube. But if you want to see season 3, the new episodes, which are honestly, the TikTok CEO is involved. That's all I'm going to say. That's all. The TikTok CEO is involved. And it is not what you think it is. It's crazy. It's truly crazy. Maybe I'll post a clip for you guys so you can check it out. But yeah, go to Patreon in my bio. The link is also pinned there. That's all my links, my social media, my stand store. I have a stand store. If you're looking for content ideas, you want to be a content creator, a live streamer, and I offer coaching calls. And if you want all of the above, I got a bundle offer right now. An hour coaching call, all my ebooks and digital products in one bundle for a great price, limited time. So check that out. And you can also get personalized video messages on Cameo. I'm on Cameo, you guys. That's right, that isn't a wig. She's just fabulous. You tell them, MB. Thank you, nephew. Hi, Jonathan Torres. How are you? That's right. Also, I don't know if you're in here, but again, Nathaniel, thank you so much for your very generous donation. I can't even believe you sent me that much. That was very nice. Today for your lives, they make me happy. Love your lives, they make me happy. I'm emotional. That was such a nice donation. If you were a bag of chips, what flavor would you be? Either salt and vinegar or jalapeno. Oh, no. What are those? Oh, my gosh. They're so... The voodoo chips. I'd be a voodoo chip. Drake says, people who talking about my auntie's hair, I want to say, auntie, with your hair done like that and those earrings, even the mirror must be taking notes. Thank you, Drake. The mirror does take notes. Again, my husband was so jealous of how gorgeous and perfect I am. He turned into a woman. If you want to learn more about that, go watch the documentary. Hey, I'm walking here. What's up, Proc boy? Proc by Dink, whatever. James Nelson says, and if they're in the same city and live like 2 or 3 hours away, they're not comfortable to meet them in person. I think I have trust issues as well, but when you text each other for 2 years now. Oh, long distance relationships never work, honey. Have you ever watched 90 Day Fiance? What a disaster. Bye, Paul Brown. Thank you. How did he send? I can't super chat. So I have a Cash App in my bio. And he sent something there that was very nice. And Venmo. Hi, Marcelo. Yes. So if you've never heard, let me see what's in them. Voodoo chips are like spicy and vinegary. The Zappos, that's what it's called, the Zaps, voodoo chips. Zaps are New Orleans kettle-style voodoo chips, famous for their unique complex flavor that mixes salt and vinegar with a smoky, sweet barbecue taste and a mild jalapeno kick. That's exactly the type of chip I would be. I'm troubled man, 30 years old. I'm banned from 3 dating apps. Oh, honey, good for you. Get off the dating apps. That's issue we had before you probably. Maybe. Okay, Marcelo. Hi, Tracy. From Sydney, Tracy. Very nice. Hi, Marcelo from Brazil. Okay, gotcha. Yes, MB. Jeff says, I would be Utz crab flavor. Ooh. Where do they sell those? I'm going to try those. So, I don't know when. Maybe we'll plan it around like St. Patrick's Day, but I'm going to do a fun mukbang here, trying a bunch of international snacks. So if you guys got snacks and snack ideas, put them in my community post. Utz crab chips. What? Since when do they sell these? I want to try crab chips. I love crabs. The Chesapeake Bay special blend of spices. Wow, crab chips. You put me on today. Where can I find a good pretty woman in real life? What do you like to do, Proco? MB says, watching from the Big Easy, home of the voodoo chips. Ah, very nice, MB. Tracy says, what about a fairy floss burrito? I've never heard of fairy floss burritos. James Nelson says, Ruffles, barbecue, and sour cream. Proco says, you're a hotter Velma. Oh, you think I look like Velma from Scooby-Doo? Very nice. Very nice. They've been out for a long... I've never seen those. I've never heard of them. I'm stunned. Now I got to go on a spree to find these chips. So welcome to my stream. If you're new here, I'm Tía Marisa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving you free advice. All you got to do is comment your questions and problems in the chat. I like to train martial arts, but the women there are kind of loose, respectfully. Whoa, I've seen Cobra Kai. I get it. What about if you go to, like, instead of, you know, martial arts, what if you go to like a karate event? You know, like a networking thing for martial artists. And maybe you meet someone who's involved but isn't at the one you know, and maybe she won't be loose. What else do you like to do? Drake says, what's the accomplishment you're most proud of that you think people don't know about? That people don't know about? I had a really hard childhood growing up. I've been through a lot at a very young age, and people would never know. They would never know the things that I have been through and dealt with. They would literally never know. Honestly, I think it's why I'm funny. Trauma really does make people funny. It's how we cope. I would find them at key food stores mostly. Oh. Hi, Spexy. Full support, ma'am. Thank you. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Very nice. All Jewish. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. What you're hearing is Brooklyn. Okay. So, what else can we rant on? Let's see. Hi, Mark A. Houston. You look like you smoke weed all day and talk. Well, not all day. I do smoke, and I do talk a lot. You know that, Mark, because you're here every day. Oh, so I said, Proco, what else do you like to do then? MB says, if you're looking for single women. If you're looking for single women, what? Hi, Justice. Okay. The next rant topic that I have is nobody irons anymore. What happened to ironing our clothes? My mother had an ironing board that took up half of the living room, and she would iron everything. Towels, drawers, socks, ties, everything. One time she ironed my shoelaces. And now people got this Febreze anti-wrinkle spray, and that's all they're doing. Long live Israel. I used to iron crayons. Oh, wow. Aren't you creative? Stop telling people I'm here all the time. My probation officer's listening. Well, that's your problem, and you are here all the time. I'm not lying. I'm not covering your ass. You're rude to me. Yeah, so do you guys iron anymore? I'm really trying to understand. VR games, archery, read book. Go to a bookstore, Proco, and stop being creepy. No, those were good times. You still iron, Specky? Where are you from? I bet you're not from the U.S. Nobody here is ironing anymore. You know how I know? I don't even see irons in the store for sale. I haven't seen an ironing board or iron in a store in years. My nanny does that for me. How old are you, Jeff? MB says, I used to attend Lamaze classes to find women, look for the women doing the exercises alone, and ask to volunteer and assist her. Works every time. That is a hilarious thing to put in like a comedy sketch. You're funny, MB. Hi, Syntax. Mark, this is your probation officer. You get a pass watching the Queen of Comedy. Thank you, officer. Definitely not from Israel. You see? They still iron over there. Drake says, Auntie, if you could go back in time, what would you tell your 15-year-old self? Start streaming and start doing comedy now. That's what I would tell her. That's what I would tell 15-year-old me. Stop streaming and start doing comedy today. Who needs to iron? Just throw all the clothes out of the washing machine on the clear floor. You see what I'm saying? Jefferson says, I had crabs back in 68. It was horrible. Oh my goodness. Jefferson, how old are you? Jeff says, kidding, no nanny, but how do you not iron? Apparently just, it's not a thing anymore. Wow, Jefferson. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Fruity people iron or very neat people. Oh, is that what it is? So people don't want to iron no more because they're considered fruity. We all spray clothes now. I have an iron. And I got one of those steam things that you hang the clothes and you just steam your clothes. I need a snack. Excuse me. I'm hungry. Who wants a chocolate rice cake? $63 and fine as hell still. All right, Jefferson, look out now. I want cake. What's your favorite kind of cake? Real chocolate chips. Don't sleep on rice cakes. The plain ones are like sociopaths eat those. But the chocolate and the white cheddar, chef's kiss. Oh, and the caramel. Red velvet. Latina, Jeff, you're naughty. Drake says, the way your beautiful mother ironed was love for what she was doing now. People don't love what they do, Auntie. That's why people don't have happiness in their life. We want a shortcut in life. You're absolutely right, Drake. That's very wise. I hope not Jews be weird. I'm not Jewish, he's trolling. How did you meet Grace? She's very funny. Well, Grace is my cousin Consuelo's cousin. So, cousins. Hi, Jasmine. Look at all these chocolate chips. Are you kidding me? This is like a healthy cookie. It's delicious. Want to know how many calories is in this little snack? $60 calories, and it has chocolate. Very good. A lot, and I do like moon pie. Moon pie? I don't know if I've ever had a moon pie. I've never been a big sweets person, ever. Even as a kid, I preferred fruit over cake. I had a candy phase, but that was like as a kid. My favorite cake is strawberry shortcake because it's like the lightest one. Hi, HZ. James Nelson says no ice cream, right? No ice cream. I prefer froyo. Hi, Michaels. I thought you was from New York. Oh, you are. Yes, I am, Brooklyn. Jefferson says, I fell asleep on a rice party back in '68, woke up in Vietnam hospital. Little Debbie strawberry shortcakes. Never had them. I've never had those. Mess. MB says, I feel like Rosie Perez and Roseanne Barr had a love child. You would most likely be that child. Thank you. Hi, Alice J. It's 2 a.m. here. It's 5:05 here. Welcome to my stream. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want more of me, click the links in my bio. You'll see all my social media links, my Patreon, where you can enjoy exclusive content, and every episode of my award-winning documentary, The Diaz. Hardbun says, think you dust off that picture above you. What? How can I tell if a woman is single before approaching? I hate to deal with rejection sadness. It's part of it. Don't even look at it like, okay, you go to a woman, she says, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful day. It's not a big deal. Drake says, what did the rice cake go to therapy? Because it felt crummy inside. Oh, Drake. Hi, Cyril. The strawberry shortcake. Oh, I have had those. I haven't had those since I was probably like 7 years old. Wow. Make sure you join my fan set. I got Patreon. Also, that Trailer Park Girl everyone loves, Hennessy. She's got an OnlyFans, and it's in my bio. The documentary is called The Diaz. That's me. That's Consuelo, my cousin, a.k.a. the other Tia. Matter of fact, let me show you. So this is how it works. You would be on my channel. Oh, there's my channel. And then you would go to playlist, The Diaz. See that? So channel, playlist, the Tias. It's not a big deal, Procco. It's part of it. If you can't deal with rejection, then you can't deal with dating, honey. It's part of it. Thank you, Procco. Drake said, Auntie, you didn't ask your followers if they want a piece of what you're eating. I did. I said, do you want some? What is tias? It's like aunties, but Latin, Latina, Spanish. The tias, the aunts. And it's a documentary about how me and my cousin both went through a divorce at the same time after our husbands turned into women. James Nelson says, now sometimes she be lying and do want to bother. Who's lying? What are you talking about, James? I need a word with your barber. Yes, MB, it's in my bio. Also in the link there that's pinned. You look like Cardi B in your profile. Thank you. She's gorgeous. Jefferson says, I go to karaoke, can't seem to meet anyone. They only want me for my voice and body. Ha! Liam says, Auntie is crazy. Thank you, Liam. Procco says, that's really cool. Thank you, Procco. It's award-winning. We have literally won over 20 film festival awards. But if you want to see every episode, you have to go to the Patreon. Hi, Cyril. Thank you from Liverpool. Hi, Harmonia. A gay Cardi B. I don't know. It happened to both of us, Jeff. Isn't that crazy? So she moved from Argentina to live with me here in Los Angeles. I want to ruffle up your bob hairstyle. Oh, thank you. I'll fluff it up a little. Boop, boop, be doo, whoop. See? Betty Boo. Telling you. I just know you're a spinner on the... What? The accent is something else. Thank you, Mr. Armin. By the way, Nathaniel, if you're in here, thank you again so much for your very big, very kind donation. If you guys want to donate, my Cash App and Venmo is in the bio. And if you put your email in the notes, I'm going to send you a digital autograph photo and a free month to my Patreon. You are good in makeup, lady. Well, thank you, Muhammad. I think I look good in makeup, too. Shout me if you ever come to the UK. James Nelson, have you heard of a girl from the trailer park, Betsy Sue? Yes, that's Hennessy's best friend. There's a show this Saturday in Hollywood, if you guys are in Hollywood area, and it's Betsy Sue's one-woman show. And my cousin Rachetta is going to be performing too. Procco says, how can I tell that a woman is or has loose morals? Some women can put a whole Christian facade. If she's down to like sleep with you the first day, I would say that's kind of hoey. I don't do that. No way your cousin divorced a guy who went trans. They must have both planned this all out. Yes, Jeff, go watch the documentary and you will learn. MB says she's extremely talented with makeup. I think she's done some makeup artist courses. I haven't, but you know what? As a model, I've gotten my makeup done so many times that I learned a lot of tricks and things from the makeup artists. Yes, everybody loves her. Very nice. Hi, Betty. Thank you, Cyril, who says good vibes. Are you quite small? You look pocket-sized. Well, I've lost 20 pounds. Thank you for noticing. Drake says, why does the actors say that they have an alter ego? Do you think the alter ego they have is Satan? No. It's just like another persona. It's like I can do impressions, but I'm not that person. It's just an impression. We don't want any other aunt than our Queen of Brooklyn. Thank you, Drake. Hi, Ashsan. How are you? But at the same time, you maintained your figure, lady. Well, it wasn't easy. Okay? Cyril says, where's baby Jesus? It's tiny Jesus, and he's right here. And if you want your own tiny Jesus, he is available in my Amazon storefront. You could get a whole pack of tiny Jesuses. Keep one in your purse. Keep one at home. You can leave some around for other people to find them. I think it would be really nice to take some of these and leave them at places where people get bad news, you know, maybe a hospital or the DMV or like a courthouse. Can your fans ever meet you? All the time at my live shows for sure. And if you join my Patreon, you can message me on there. Proko says, Dia, how can I overcome my insecurity of woman? I haven't had many partners for more than me, 3+. That's not a lot of partners, Proko. That's not bad. What do you mean your insecurity of women? You're scared of them? MB says, are you a method actor? Do you have the ability to turn your character off? I don't know what you mean. I'm not a character. This is who I am, Aunt Marisa. I think, Auntie, if you also start singing, you'd be a very good singer with that beautiful voice. Wow, you think I have a beautiful singing voice? Goodness. You guys are really nice. Okay, another rant I have. Throw pillows that serve no purpose. Have you seen this? Have you seen this when people just throw pillows all over the place? They're not even comfortable. Like, okay, I got throw pillows, but I can lay on my pillows. It's not like a golden pillow that can never be touched. It's a pillow, you know? If I see pillows, I'm thinking, oh, I could lay on this or lean back on it. And like, don't touch the pillow. It's insane to me. Oh, I mean that she's had a lot of partners, and I say women only to generalize from my small limited. Oh, I see. So you're less experienced than her. Find a woman who's not as experienced, you know. I don't know where you're meeting this woman, but go somewhere where maybe the women aren't as promiscuous. MB says, I'm not allowed to use the decor pillows. Exactly. And how the hell am I supposed to know it's a decor pillow? It's a pillow. Like, don't use it then. Don't put it out there. Same thing with towels. Decorative towels. Who is allowed to use the good towel? There's a golden towel hanging. And you think if someone comes over and they wash their hands in your fancy gold towel, you think someone's going to do this? Someone's going to use that towel. I use all the pillows. Yep, that's right, Proko. I use all the pillows too. Jeff says, go to the library, my dude. Find a nice bookworm girl. That's what I suggest. I suggest bookstores, Barnes and Nobles, coffee shops. Going to do things you like to do. So whatever you like to do for fun, go do that. And see if you find someone while doing something you like to do, because now you already have stuff in common. Look at that. Would you ever date a fan? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because then they get crazy. And I'm not dealing with crazy. Jeff says, you'll be surprised how Oh, really, Jeff? Well, I wouldn't know that, but yeah. Well, that's not what he wants. He wants the opposite of that. Proko says, I'm terrified to approach. I've done it, but I dislike the big sad after rejection. Oh, Proko, that's okay. It's not big and sad. It's part of it. You got to stop looking at it like it's a big letdown. Like, oh, okay, you're taken. Oh, you're not interested. Her loss. Start looking at it like it's her loss and you'll feel better. James Nelson says, find someone who will like go bowling. Oh, I love bowling. Yes. Bowling is fun. You can meet people there. Let's see. Another rant. I feel like group chats are like digital gangs, you know? I don't like group chats. They're very annoying. And it always ends up being like it's a group chat, and then it's just two people end up talking to each other in the whole group chat because everyone's like, shut up now, okay, that's enough. Any man that has insecurity issues but is still a man worth having should look at dating Filipino women. They will overlook a lot if you're a good provider, and many don't believe in divorce. Oh, what if the fan's not crazy? He will become crazy. Oh, I see, Jeff. Let's not use those words, please. Yeah. I don't care for group chats. How do you guys feel about group chats? Very annoying. The only group chat I don't mind is my family group chat because they text in there like once a month. It's not overdone. Like, group chats can be overbearing. Filipino women are one of the most beautiful women on earth, but materialistic AF. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Mr. Armin says, you drive guys crazy then? Is that a red flag about you? Absolutely not. Yes, I drive them crazy. I am amazing. They lose their minds with me. That is why I'm not interested in dating right now. Happily divorced. Happily divorced over here. Hi, Lante. Yes, from Brooklyn. Reminder. Click the link in my bio. You will see my Patreon there. You will see all my links, which will take you to all the social media. I'm on everything. Threads, Snap, Twitter, OX, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Patreon. Okay? I got a Cameo. If you want personalized videos, go to Cameo. If you want to donate, my Cash App and Venmo is there. Once again, thank you to Nathaniel. I don't know if you're in here, but he left a very nice donation for me. I'm shocked. I heard that before. Oh, I see, James. Drake says, I want to say how inspiring she is. Her strength, her passion, and the way she lifts everyone around us. Truly remarkable. Thank you, Drake. Do you take pleasure destroying men's mental health? Only if they deserve it. Jeff says, I know a lot of Filipino marry for papers and then split. Yeah, me too. It's called 90 Day Fiance. There's about 40 of them. You sound like Harley Quinn. Thank you. Hi, Wafa. Can I get a personalized spicy video from Cameo? Probably not a spicy video. Not on Cameo. No. I don't know what you think goes on over there, honey. Or what you think I'm doing. A great Harley Quinn. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Almond. Join my fan site then. Okay. Let's see. How can I be less toxic? I'm doing therapy, but I still feel volatile and frustrated when texting women, which carries over through text, but can't help myself sometimes. You know, I don't know about that one. You need to talk to God, Procco. MB says, most Asian women are great, but my height is the issue. I look like Shrek walking beside them. Mr. Armin says, I'll join your fan site if I'm gonna be getting myself hyped for nothing. I don't care what you think, Mr. Armin. Either join it or don't. Bye, Drake. Auntie, good night. I have to sleep. See you. Thanks for listening to us. Look forward to see you again. The best of the person. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard. Hi, Wafa. Thank you. It's true, Mr. Armin. I'm not kissing your ass, okay? People who join subscription-based sites are so entitled, and I really don't care. I don't care. So you either join it or you don't. I'm not begging you. However, I am marketing myself, and I am on Patreon and other fan sites, and so is that Trailer Park Girl that everyone loves, Hennessy. Hennessy's on that OnlyFans. And she works at the Coochie Corral. She's a good time. Everyone likes her. So her link is in my bio, too. Okay, Mr. Armin. DT, are you a therapist in real life? No, honey, I identify as a therapist. We know that that's not the same thing. We know that doesn't mean the same thing as being something. Am I right? I didn't know she had a, yes, she does. I love doing comedy with you, dude. We're not doing comedy, Wafa. You haven't said nothing funny. What are you talking about? We're not doing comedy, honey. I'm giving therapy. I don't know why you guys think I'm so funny. I'm dead serious. All right. Drake says, guys who are crying about rejection, if you build yourself, love yourself, invest in you, people will get interested in learning about you. Become something different, what people want to explore. There you go, Drake. Amazing advice. Have you heard of Vicky? Vicky Comedy. Yes, she's also on the show this Saturday. If you guys are in Hollywood, it's going to be Betsy Sue, Vicky's performing, and my cousin Racheta is performing. And it's a free show. Are you sure? Because you're very therapeutic. Thank you. I'm very sure. Title says Queen of Comedy. Yes, but we are not doing comedy together. You said I love doing comedy with you. I've never done comedy with you. Okay. No one's popping a titty, I swear. What is wrong with people? Goodbye, Roman. All right. Does anyone else think QR codes are very aggressive? I was at an event, and this man had a QR code on the front of his shirts and the back. And he was just walking up to people like this, like, hey, scan my shirt. Scan me. Scan my shirt. Did you get it? Did you scan it? And it's like, back up. Give me space. You know? They even look aggressive. Don't they look aggressive? Procco says, what do women want in text? I have tried formal, informal, spicy, erotic, but nothing works. I guess I have zero charisma. Oh, honey, you can't even text. Honestly, don't think about it so hard. Just, hey, how are you? How was your day? What are you up to? Chill. Don't overthink it. Don't try to be formal, informal, spicy, erotic. None of that. Just, hey, how's it going? What are you up to? Hi, Inner Panic. How are you? Hi, Doggy-O. Just lie to women. Ugh, I bet you're single. Mohammed says, I see nothing. I don't know what we're talking about, Mohammed. I have tried that, but they don't respond. You need to pray. You need to pray to God, Procco. Just pretend you're gay. Oh, women love gay guys. He's got a point there, but they won't look at you in a romantic way. You're giving party vibes in salsa class. Wow, thank you, Inner Panic. Salsa vibes. Hi, Gavi. How are you? It's true. I think you're fabulous and all that, but, yeah. The chat is working today. It is. Thank God, Gavi. I still have my integrity. I can tell you good at salsa girl, period. I'm all right. Hi, Muhammad. Hey, beautiful, can I be your pretty forever girlfriend, sweetie? I'm not gay or lesbian, as they say, and I'm not looking for love or a partner or anything. If I decide to date again, it'll be for money. So if you're a billionaire and you would like to go broke, maybe someday. So, can you dance bachata? Of course. All right, guys, what's for dinner tonight? We need dinner ideas, dinner ideas, dinner ideas. What's for dinner tonight? Tell me what's for dinner tonight. Burger and chips. Okay, what else? More dinner ideas, please. You dance 1 second now. You are really gifted, pretty, and sounds lovely. Thank you, Wafa. Procco says, I prayed for a good woman since I was 14 and 3 girlfriends later, none found. You've had 3 girlfriends since you was 14 and you're complaining? Please. Procco, you got to get out. How old are you, Procco? Let's start there. The math ain't mathin', Procco. You're 30? I think you got to get out of your shell, Procco. You need to find yourself. You need to figure out who Procco is and what Procco likes a little more. And be more confident in yourself. Because, I mean, when you're telling me you don't know how to text, you don't know where to go, it's not given the... You don't sound like someone who's 30. And so I think you need to find out more about yourself. Spend time with yourself. Go out. Have fun. Go to a restaurant and sit at the bar by yourself and see what happens. 2 ham and cheese Hot Pockets. Oh my goodness, I used to love the chicken and broccoli one with the cheese. I used to love those things. He wants to find the local yams. Okay, Mr. Almond. Very nice. Reminder, we are coming towards the end of the live stream. Got about 30 minutes left. I want to remind you guys to go watch my award-winning documentary, The Diaz. Completely free, right here on YouTube. You can enjoy the first 2 seasons free. But if you want to see the brand new season 3, you got to go to Patreon. Also, I have a Cameo. If you don't know what Cameo is a very popular app that allows you to get personalized videos from creators, including your favorite aunt. So you can go to my Cameo and you can say, hey, Tia Marisa, I want a video, you talking about this, you roasting me. If you want me to roast you and make fun of you, I can do that. Or toast you, where I compliment you. Or if you want to send your Tia or aunts a personalized message from your virtual Tia, you can do that too, okay? If you want to tell someone you owe me $40 and I haven't forgotten, I'll make them a video and you'll get your $40. I'm 65, never been in a peaceful relationship with any decent man. Many are foolish. Oh my goodness, Wafa. 65 and never been in a good relationship? Sheesh. Please come live every day to shed positivity. What God you is love for others. Thank you, Drake. I'll be back tomorrow. James now said, I'm watching Scooby-Doo the movie on Sci-Fi right now. Wow. Doggy-O says, pest a woman until they give in and go on a date with you. Doggy-O, I know you're single. And you got a beanie in your profile picture. Goodness. I've learned to lower my standards and have lowered them as far as I can and still get no attractive good woman that likes me. Guess I'm not fated to marry. Procco, I think you just need to learn more confidence, honey. I think you need more confidence. I think you need to explore yourself and spend time with yourself and friends and family. Don't really worry about a relationship. Usually when you're not looking, that's when it comes. That's when it comes. Just get a pet. Tell him, Jeff M. Hi, Spartacus. Thank you. I love your name and your little profile picture of that cat. Wafa says, this is why I love talking to you, lovely, decent lady. Wow, thank you, Wafa. James Nelson says, and believe in yourself first. Exactly, James Nelson. You got to like yourself before other people like you, and it just seems that you don't like yourself. Drake says, Procco, if you don't love yourself, how could people love you? There you go. Good night, Drake. Hi, Adrian. Oh, thank you, Adrian. These are my casual ones. These are my night in the town ones. No one believes me when I tell them these are my small casual hoops. Are you Italian? I love Italian girls. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan from Brooklyn. Hi, Haley. Do you remember me? Yes, of course I remember you, Haley. Adrian Lopez says they are so cute. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much. So, my darlings, got sexual confidence. People think I'm confident, but the reality is different. I respect myself and see myself as a very decent man for a woman. That's not the same. Just because you look hot or whatever and you have confidence in the, outward doesn't mean inward you are confident. There's a difference. You can look the part, but are you really playing the part? Heck, if I was a woman that knew me for me, I'd date me for real. Well, they got clones. Supposedly they cloned Britney. Very sad, who knows. But maybe you can get a clone female of yourself. They'll probably get cheaper in about 5 years. But honestly, Procco, I would just explore who you are and what you like and your passions and focus on you. What is something you want to do for yourself, Procco? Let's start there. Let's start there. What is something you want to do for yourself? Wafa says, you mean Latina? I love original ladies, proud and decent. That's right. Fox Moda says, leave Britney alone. I know, they really need to. I love her. Jeff M says they cloned like half of Hollywood at this point. There was a movie that came out, I think it was last year. They cloned Tyrone. Interesting movie. What languages do you speak? English and Spanish. And Thea. Very fluent in Thea. Hold on a second. Hi, Palingo. Michael Keaton. I want to learn. What do you want to learn, Palinga? Do you listen to Bad Bunny? Sometimes, some of his songs. I'm going to be honest, even as someone who speaks Spanish, I don't understand more than 80% of the crap he's saying. I really like his personality, and I really appreciate what he did at the Super Bowl for the Latino culture, but honey, it's like mumble rap for Boricuas. Oh, you want to learn my accent? Go to Brooklyn. It's true, Fox Mulder. It's mumble rap for Puerto Ricans. When he clones, he sells 3X. Who sells? What do you know, James? Oh my goodness. By the way, have you guys watched the America's Next Top Model documentary? I've only watched the first episode, and let me tell you, I am shook. Isn't that what the kids say, shook? I'm shook. It's basically Spanish mumble rap. Exactly, Jeff M. How can I contact you? I have a Stan store. It's called Stan in my bio, and you can book a coaching call. Hi, Muhammad. Thank you. You lost me there. I said, what do you want to do for yourself, Procco? You don't know what you want to do for yourself? Airhead says, are you married? Happily divorced, Airhead. Make sure you give my stream a thumbs up, by the way, if you haven't, please. Muhammad says, how old? Somewhere between 20 and 70, Muhammad. Eat your heart out. Don't tell me Tyra hosted Dirty. Oh, no. Nothing like that. It was all about America's Next Top Model, Jeff. Wafa says, meaning Puerto Rican, love you, thought you were speaking Indian. Oh, I don't know Indian. I love samosas, though, I'm not going to lie. Do you have any kids? Yes, my son Chewy, who was sleeping over here. Let's see if I can show him while he's resting. There he is. Hi, Chewy. Chewy. Hi. Oh, look at my angel. Look at my little angel. What a good boy he is, huh? That's my baby. That's my only child. James Nelson says people know Michael Keaton and Batman in New York. Of course, who doesn't know Michael Keaton as Batman? I don't know what else like he's from. I still me, you've been in here the whole time. You're so quiet. What else is Michael Keaton in? Because I really don't know. Let's see. Clearly Batman. Beetlejuice. Oh, that's right. Beetlejuice. Batman Returns. Birdman. Never saw Birdman. Never saw The Founder. Never saw Mr. Mom. Oh, Jack Frost. That's a good one. Spider-Man Homecoming. Never saw Spotlight. Never saw Knox Goes Away. The Other Guys. Yes. Who was he in Toy Story 3? They said he was in Toy Story 3. Who does he play in Toy Story? He was the voice of Ken. I didn't know that. He's like, keep it down, I'm sleeping. Oh, he's used to it. What do you do for a living? Exist. Mr. Mom, never saw it. Trendy. God Bless America, was really happy to see real kids sleeping. In the 90s, multiple. I see. 100 movies he's in. Yeah, apparently. 100 movies. Jackie Brown. Morbius. Pacific Heights. Night Shift. Desperate Measure, My Life. Cause. I really have only seen like 5 movies he's in. Never saw Aquaman. Remember when Roman Reigns wore blue contacts and thought he was Aquaman? Terrible. Jeremy Johnson said, don't tell me Michael Keaton died. No, I don't think he died. We were just going through his movies, Jeremy. Do you want to make money? Always want to make money, Airhead. And you can donate it to the Cash App or Venmo in my bio. Which again, Nathaniel, if you're in here, thank you again for your very nice, very, very generous donation. I was shocked. I have never gotten that much money from a YouTube stream without super chats. So that was very nice. Procco says, what do I want to do for myself? Yes, I want to master my stress and peeping sounds in my ears. Maybe get off out of benefits and get a decent paying job that's chilling fun while I update. Well, work on that, Procco. Work on those things. Procco by Dink. And when you accomplish those things for yourself, maybe you'll have a little more self-worth and confidence to get out there and date. What if I donated $1 billion? That would be very nice. I would give you a lifetime subscription to my Patreon, my OnlyFans, merch. I'd give you merchandise. I'd give you free tickets to my shows. I would hook you up. By the way, there's a new vlog. It's a mini vlog that I posted on my Patreon if you are on there. And if you want to see every episode of my award-winning documentary, The Diaz, it's on Patreon. That's right. Jeff could give me a small loan of $1 million. Wow. Oh, look at this. Free professional hair coloring and blowouts plus free product. Some women will be chosen for a professional photo shoot and receive $400 compensation. Oh, very nice. I don't think I want to get colored though. I like my natural hair. When I had blonde hair, oh my goodness, it was so fried. I looked gorgeous. I looked like J-Lo and Beyonce. But my hair was so dry, I wouldn't dye it again. I would never dye my hair again. It was awful. What if I didn't wake up tomorrow, but today could have $1 billion? Enjoy it. I mean, you wouldn't know that you're not waking up, so that's a weird question. Yes, Jeff, I have been saying this. Hennessy's account is in my bio, too. Jeff doesn't even have $1 in his pocket. Who knows? Hi, Jerry B. Where do I live? Los Angeles. But I'm from Brooklyn. And my ethnicity is Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Can you make it to Santa Monica Monday, March 2nd? Or March 16th, and then... Yeah, I don't want to get my hair colored, even for money. No, thank you. I thought you were from Brooklyn. People can be from somewhere and move somewhere else. There is a girl that likes me, but she just went through a breakup. I smoke weed with her. She gives me signs, but IDK, I feel like I'm taking advantage of her breakup then. Oh, yeah, you'll be a rebound. Don't take her serious, at least not right away. Give it some time. Give her some time to really think about if she's over this guy. When did they break up? Fox Mulder says, if Jeff donated $1 billion, you would have to quit YouTube. I wouldn't quit YouTube. Jerry says that's a Brooklyn accent. That's right, Jerry. Jeff says, you're right. I couldn't rub $2 together. Jerry B says, of course people can live somewhere else. Exactly. Airhead says, unfortunately, I don't have Cash App in my country. Well, I have Venmo too. But thank you, Airhead. And you can join the Patreon, get a cameo to support, or merchandise. I got everything. Just go to the link in my bio. Perfect, perfect. But, my darlings, I'm getting off this. Let's see. I'd rather wake up tomorrow with no $1 billion instead of not waking up. I'm Aussie. Remember, we write backwards at times. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, if it's my time, it's my time. Whatever. God, your will. Ice Spice is Nana. How dare you? Thank you, MB, for subscribing. Batman, no one's going to flash you. All right, we're going to do our end of the stream photo shoot. If you don't know what this is, it's when you take a screenshot of me posing, and then you post it in my community post here on YouTube, and then you get a shout out from me. So, all right, let's pose. Thank you. Thank you, Foxy. Madonna don't have nothing on you. Tell them. She lives with her BF and she needs to leave the house to go to parents. I'd offer to stay at my house, but obviously I know she's not in her right mind at the moment, even though she wants to. She needs to leave the house to go to parents. Oh, so she was living with him and now she's moving in with her parents. I see. Yeah, don't take her. Don't even worry about that girl until you've given her a couple months. Thank you, Trenzy. Make sure you guys go to that link in my bio. It's pinned here in the comments as well. Follow me, follow my socials, join the fan sites, the Patreon, get some merch, get a cameo. If you're interested in learning how to become a content creator and a live streamer, or you just want tips and ebooks and guides on streaming, and I got ebooks with content ideas, streaming guides, planners, checklists. Check out my Stan store. Bye, everyone. Thank you.